gas and if this shit don't stop. Stack money, not friends, that's how we rock. No 9 to 5, no need to clock.
It's your boy, Cashmernosweater, and I'm here with another reaction video, you feel me? Today, we're finna be reacting to 4 killers who showed no remorse in court. Hey, peep the mother. Peep that fresh cut, you feel me? The fresh cut is crazy. Go get a cut by Shay, don't forget that. Shay, Cuts and Creation, Duluth, go there. But screen recording finna start in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Don't forget, like and subscribe. And let's get straight into it.
This is Ronnie O'Neal. He is a double murder suspect in Riverview, Florida.
I've seen this man before, I think.
I'm here to play around with y'all. God damn it, I'm not.
O'Neal was 29 when he fatally shot his then-girlfriend Kenyatta Barron. Following this, he murdered their own daughter by striking her multiple times with a hatchet. She was only 9 years old. O'Neal also stabbed their 8-year-old son before pouring gasoline all over the house and setting it on fire. O'Neal was arrested upon fleeing the burning house.
Yo, that boy is crazy, boy. He burnt the house and stabbed his kids and killed his girl. So, right? What the fuck, bro? I didn't know he did all that. I only knew that clip.
God damn it, I'm not.
That shit. But damn, man. Niggas be crazy, bro. I swear.
Son was able to escape but was critically wounded and suffered from burns. The first 911 call on the incident was from the girlfriend who was heard screaming before suddenly hanging up. 8 minutes later, another call came in from O'Neal.
911, what is your emergency?
Hey, I just been attacked by some white demons inside Kiki.
What?
Kiki, her name is Kiki, and she tried to kill me. After the arrest, O'Neal was psychologically cleared to represent himself in...
This nigga definitely is insane. Yeah, that's the word. He's definitely that. Definitely.
Court. During the trial, he cross-examined his now 11-year-old son, who he stabbed, to which the son explained everything that happened.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Hell no.
Did I hurt you that night of this incident?
Yes,
I did. And how did I hurt you?
you stabbed me.
O'Neal also accused the prosecution of fabricating evidence.
Because he's playing a fraudulent damn recording of me beating Kenyatta Barron.
Yo, this nigga insane.
After O'Neal was found guilty at his sentencing, the judge went on to say this was the worst case she's ever seen.
This is the worst case ever in
She
my
said
life,
it
and I have
twice.
seen some.
She said it twice, you know she meant that.
He also stated that he was not sorry for what he
His
did.
ass
I am
insane.
not sorry
Crazy ass.
for something I didn't do, and I am not sorry for the things I did do.
O'Neal was given a total of 3 life sentences plus 90 years without parole. And for O'Neal's son, he was adopted by the detective who cared for him the night of the murders.
Wow.
This is Randall Moore. He is facing 3 life sentences.
I didn't know his kid was adopted by the cop that helped him. Ain't gonna lie. That's like, I never even heard of no story like that. That's a one-of-a-kind story. Hope that nigga, that boy never get out, ever. That nigga's crazy, like the judge said, ever. Fuck is wrong with it?
For crimes against his former wife, Therese Ann Lynch. Lynch had left her husband and filed a protective order against him. This resulted in Moore kidnapping and killing his estranged wife. Officer Todd Rowland responded to the cries from the apartment, where he was then shot and wounded.
Okay, 303 Adams been hit, officer down. Suspect's armed with 20
I be
shells.
forgetting to put my phone on, do not disturb, got my bad.
Advises nobody come to the door, as he will shoot again.
Shortly after, Moore had a phone call with a 911 dispatcher. Listen as he explains his motives.
I didn't want to do any of this.
Okay.
But I'm telling you,
All I wanted was my son. I just wanted to see my 7-month-old baby. That's all I cared about.
Not long after, Moore surrendered, and for Officer Rowland, he underwent surgery for his hand. As the verdict is read out, Moore gives nothing but a slight nod.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of kidnapping in the first degree. Guilty of sexual abuse in the first degree. Guilty of attempting to commit murder.
At Moore's sentencing, Lynch's mother gives a victim impact statement.
What you did to my daughter, Tresanne Marie Lynch, was evil, hateful, and despicable. You are now dead and rotting and repulsive to me.
Read the journal she wrote. She hated you.
Thank you, Judge.
She hated you.
Thank you.
You're a loser.
Moore refused to apologize for his actions, saying he had no remorse for what happened.
And I'll tell you point blank, I have not 1 ounce of remorse for Tresanne's death. It could have all been prevented. All you had to do is let me see my kid. Now you're never going to see her again.
Damn. But now comes the judge.
If anybody didn't know what a piece of work you were before you start talking, they know it now. The court doesn't allow me to punish you any more than I'm doing now. If I could, I would.
Moore was given a total of 3 life sentences plus 25 years for the attempted murder. This is Keith Ferguson from Kalkaska, Michigan. He was set to court for 12 felony counts, including kidnapping and murder.
I want to show you something that is really stupid on my phone, and it reminds me, I'm showing you just a second.
Ferguson, who was 40 at the time, was engaged in a divorce argument with his wife, Tiffany Ferguson, when he began to suddenly beat her, followed by fatally shooting her in front of their 4 children. He then hauled the children over to Tiffany's parents' house, where he fatally shot his father-in-law. After fleeing the scene, Ferguson stormed a nearby house, taking the owner hostage, and barricaded himself inside the home. After a 7-hour standoff, Ferguson was arrested.
The defendant has already murdered.
They should have sniped this
murdered multiple
bitch.
people and fled and has taken hostages.
During Ferguson's court appearance, his attitude and remorse towards the situation baffled everyone.
All right, Mr. Ferguson, can I get you to stand up there at the podium, please? All right, I need to have you raise your right hand for me. Okay, all right.
Put me back in my cell.
Okay, stop.
Yeah, he gonna get 1 or 2.
At his sentencing, Tiffany's best friend gives a victim impact statement, saying she always felt that Keith would hurt his wife.
I knew one day he would kill her. She would always reply, "He loves his kids too much. He won't kill me. He loved them so much, he murdered their mother and grandfather."
When asked about his children, Ferguson never desired to see or speak to them again. The judge responded by saying,
"You may not meet the clinical definition of insanity, but there's clearly something fundamentally wrong."
Oh, God.
Ferguson was given a life sentence without the possibility of parole.
I'll see y'all in hell.
You bitch ass, okay?
This is Michael Swanson, who was 17 when he went on a killing spree of 2 Iowa gas station attendees in the span of an hour.
Where did you shoot? On the body? Yeah. In the face? In the face? Okay.
That's when he said, where did you shoot? Bro said, where on the body? That's insanity. Insanity.
Face. If I was just gonna shoot to injure her, why would I shoot her at all?
Swanson entered a gas station in Algano, Iowa, in a ski mask and a handgun, demanding cash and cigarettes from 47-year-old Vicky Bowman Hall. Despite following the request without hesitation, Swanson still shot and killed her. An hour later, in Humboldt, Iowa, Swanson repeated the same act in another gas station, this time killing Sheila Myers. He was arrested 60 miles away from the shooting when authorities identified his vehicle. With both victims following his request but were killed anyways, it indicated that murder was Swanson's primary goal.
How did it feel when you pulled the trigger? I mean, some people say that, it feels powerful or that it's kind of a rush, or what did you feel when you pulled the trigger? I felt powerful.
Swanson was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of burglary. All allegations of Swanson's motives were answered by himself.
I then intentionally, deliberately, and with premeditation shot the clerk, causing her to die. I did this with a specific intent to kill her.
Now, as one of the victim's daughters gives a victim impact statement, Swanson sits completely emotionless.
How could you do what you did to my mom and my family? I want to know if you're even sorry. Are you sorry for what you did? My mom was not only completely 100% innocent, but she was also a defenseless woman when you came in with that gun. You said you did it for cigarettes and money and so no one could identify you, but I think that's a lie. You did it, as you later said on, that it was so you could feel powerful.
As Swanson was sentenced, he smiled and laughed.
Cold-blooded murder.
He liked that shit.
Cold-blooded murder, young man. You are dangerous. You are unpredictable.
He liked the judge telling him that.
For the rest of your life.
Swanson was given 2 life sentences, and 4 years into his sentence, he slit another inmate's throat.
Bro, every vid I watch, bro, I just see how crazy motherfuckers are, bro. And you never know who it is, bro. You never know who it might be. Everybody on this earth is gonna die soon, bro. Eventually. That's the sad truth, you feel me? But you still gotta stay on 10, bro. But every goddamn vid I watch, bro, it's just some crazy ass, insane ass, weird ass dumb, like every time, bro. Like, that's why I stay my ass in the crib and make these videos for y'all folks, you feel me? Everybody that watch my vid, man, I fuck with y'all, you feel me? I'ma go up eventually, you know, motherfuckers, and I'ma remember who was fucking with me from the beginning. But y'all like and subscribe. It's your motherfucking boy, Cashmernosweater, with the fresh motherfucking cut. Go to motherfucking Shay, and you might get you a bae. You feel me? And I'm out.
We spot him, we got him, we shot him and trapping. That nigga is pussy, he don't wanna study. Nigga see the gang and started a panic. Fucked on a Kelly bitch, I full of plastic. I need me a bitch who just gon' keep it classic. Stun on y'all niggas can't have it. Stacking my money, should've been on that Maverick.